Hi, welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. Today's beer is not a craft beer. In fact, it's not even a beer. It's a low alcohol beer. It's from one of the Japanese major companies, the four Japanese major brewing companies: Asahi, Kirin, Sapporo, and Suntory. And today's beer is this one. It is called Asahi Beery Crystal Weizen Taste. So some beer companies now list all of their beers as beer taste beverages. That includes beer and things that are semi-beer. And this is low in the low non-alcohol category. It is 0.5% alcohol. And in fact, Asahi's getting on the bandwagon with the low alcohol or no alcohol movement. In fact, that is the fastest growing category in beer, in the beer business. At least it was last year for sure. And so this Beery series, there are several of them. This is the fifth one that Asahi has put out. The first one is simply called Beery, and then they simply put out another one after that called Beery Kaudu Craft. And the third one was Beery IPA Style. And next, Beery Amber Ale Style. And then this one here, Beery Crystal Weizen Taste. And so you can see pictures of these different ones here. So there are 5 of them now, and this one has no ratings on Rate Beer at all yet. On tap, there were only 4. So this one is in the stores. It just hasn't been picked up so much, I guess, yet. It was released in July 4th of this year, so just about a month ago. And it is a summer limited beer. It's supposed to be sold till the end of August. So, and what they're promoting is the idea of low non-alcohol. It's called sumatori, or smart drinking. As in Japanese, things are often shortened. So 2 or 3 words, 2 words especially, will be shortened into what we call a portmanteau word. And so smart drinking. And on the website they also tout diversity, and in the sense of diversity in the way that people drink. So not just one way of drinking, but you can have low alcohol too if you like. Unfortunately, this one has too many ingredients, too many adjuncts. It has malt, starch, malt extract, hops, unmalted barley, corn, rice, gas, and flavoring. So yeah, and so of the 5 that I mentioned previously, the one I can drink again is called Beery Kaudu Craft. The IPA one and the Amber one seem to have disappeared, but the regular Beery and the Kaudu Craft one have stayed in the market. And I can drink the Kaudu Craft one, in a pinch, for sure. And I do sometimes when I don't want to have a second beer or another beer. I will have one of those. It's only 5.5% alcohol. Okay, so a lot of adjuncts in this. Shall we give this one a go? Okay. I'm not sure if I've ever seen Asahi has made a Weizen beer before. They may have in one of their kind of faux craft series, but in any case, well, it is absolutely completely crystal clear, as a crystal Weizen should be here. So in the crystal Weizen style, we should get some high carbonation. You seen it? I'm not. It should have a dry finish and a kind of fluffy mouthfeel. We should definitely get distinct banana and clove in the aroma, and I am getting that. Decidedly banana. And it should be generally fruitier than a Hefeweizen. Okay, they have masked the typical warty unfermented wort sort of molasses flavor of many non-alcohol beers. They've done a pretty good job of it. Unfortunately, after mid-palate, that aspect does come into play, and you're aware that it is a non-alcohol beer. But through the first half of the palate, it does seem like a Crystal Weizen. It has the banana and the clove, for sure. Seems a little light. Finish is not really dry, not really crisp, and the carbonation is not really quite there. Yeah, they're getting there, almost there. So in the food service technology, food science, they're getting so good at replicating natural flavors. And what was a book called Proof, in which they talked about how people are food scientists are using all kinds of new techniques to get flavors into food that really almost deceive you. So flavored potato chips and things like that, which really taste quite like the thing they mentioned. Could be cucumbers, could be lime or cheeseburger flavor, things like that. So they're getting better at that, and I wonder, when that will happen to beer, where we can take one ingredient, for example, thiolized yeast, to produce, which is a new series of yeast out of Berkeley, California, which can be modified to produce all kinds of different beer style flavors. Quite interesting. So that may be happening in the future. So you won't have to use certain hops to get that hop character, but the yeast will ferment will produce that flavor in fermentation. So, in any case, well, enough about that. Once again, this is called Asahi Beery Crystal Weizen Taste, and it is 0.5%. It's a low alcohol beer from Asahi. You might want to give this one a try, especially if you like wheat beers. I know many people do not, but give it a try and see what you think. Let me know in the comments, all right? And I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. And I do, I think I have a playlist. If I don't, I will create one of the 5 Beery Asahi Beery beers to date. Okay, bye-bye.